Howdy everybody, this is Clay, here to show you my Halloween creation for ground control this year. It is my Splatterhouse Arcade cabinet. Got a little bit of extra lighting on there which won't actually be in, but it looks cool. So anyway, this started life as a Defender cabinet that was really beat up, so I took advantage of that and did the distressed paint job look. And there's a whole lot of custom stuff on here, so everything from the artwork to the control panel and the bezel, all carved and formed out of plastic and printed on 3D printer. We've got rusted out looking control panels, actually have the canvas print for side art here. And the other thing that's interesting about it is inside I have added some hardware. Excuse the ridiculously bright white LEDs. I don't know if the camera will really pick this up. Daughter board plugs into the 6809 socket, and there's a bunch of address decoding and another microprocessor on there, so it can actually watch what the game is doing and react to it with some other outputs. So I'll give you a little demo here. The control panel was carved and cast in silicone, and this is actually urethane foam. You can see if that's actually very flexible. About the consistency of like a Nerf football or something. This is all painted, airbrushed. The joystick handle, took a 3D scan of a human femur and scaled it down a bit. Made a print on a Form 1 printer, and then basically made a silicone mold of that and cast that onto a standard arcade joystick. Buttons, I turned down the cores of the buttons and got some, I don't know if they were doll or some sort of eyes, which I airbrushed up and glued on there. The bezel frame here, which is wooden and blood drips, that's actually carved out of pink styrofoam and then just painted up to look like wood. And again, the artwork and everything I just did in Photoshop. Back box is LED lit. Same with the coin door lights, which I need to put some stickers on, but I don't know if you can see or not, but I've got a little simulated flickery electrical fault kind of thing going on here. See if that'll kick in again or not. There's a little bit. I don't know if the camera picks it up or not. But let me give you a look at what happens during gameplay. I can zoom out. That's as far as it goes. So if I give it a credit, I'll just show you the marquee, for example. So I saw a little reaction there. We've now got one credit on, and I'm just going to kind of play here and try to die. Go wide angle for a second. So there's backlighting around the bezel that reacts if you take damage. Kind of cool. And you take a lot of damage in Splatterhouse. It's a really hard game. I'm just going to go for a game end here and show you what happens. So now, back up to the marquee. As soon as we go game over, game over. So anyway, it's going to be a ground control. We'll be staying for at least some period of time, don't exactly know what. I forgot to mention the paint is kind of a haunted house trick, dry lock paint with sand in it, so it actually has a very coarse, very rock-like texture to it. And then it's got a whole bunch of different washes of grays and cracks and airbrushing and everything on there. Yeah, so anyway, fun project. Took way longer than I thought it would, but I think people will enjoy it. Looks pretty good. Thanks for watching.